Alright, hello, this is Marie Diaries. I'm here to do a video, alright? So, before I get into this video, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come and guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of the video in this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that you return it back wherever it needs to go, to people, places, and things, wherever it needs to go, whoever it needs to go to, wherever it needs to be. In Jesus' name I pray, amen, thank you. All right. So I was just going to do a little reading on the government shutdown, all right? Um, I just was trying to do a live, so something, and that was like the whole thing was acting weird, all right? So something about that could be significant. The energy surrounding this government shutdown is weird, all right? Also, I was in the kitchen just making me some coffee, some cup of joe, and yeah, look, the world, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy with the world card. I just was making me some coffee, and the phone that I'm using right now is not, the service is not on. Um, but you know, phones could work with Wi-Fi or whatever. But something about a video call could be significant. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune and the lovers just flying out, the Empress in Taurus at the back of the deck. Yeah, something about someone feeling, I don't know, I'm getting very fortunate or feeling like they're gonna be fortunate. All right, because again, it was a video call. I just seen two. And I don't get, which is, that's out of the norm. I don't get video calls from people. I don't know. It's like with that just happening, it's like somebody definitely has an iPhone. Somebody thinks you have an iPhone because I feel like people that use iPhones, they do a lot of video calling or something. It could be from a female, all right, with the Empress and Taurus, the Sun and Leo at the back, splitting the deck. Yeah, so it's a lot of weird activity surrounding this government shutdown with it going into this second week, all right? What is the overall energy in regards to this government shutdown? What's the overall energy in regards to the shutdown going into the second week? What is the overall energy in regards to the government shutdown going into its second week? All right, the tower in Aquarius just flew out. It was turned over in the deck and now it just came out in the upright. Oh, excuse me, give me two more. What's the overall energy in regards to this government shutdown going into the second week? All right, we have the world again coming out because this deck has two world cards. The world in Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. All right, the Emperor in Aries is turned over in the deck. Give me one more for the overall energy in regards to this government shutdown going into its second week. One more with the Tower and the Sun going into its second week. The Lovers in Gemini flies back out. All right, so heavy air energy. Yep, Justice in Libra at the back of the deck. Again, like I said, heavy air energy. Um, Something I was getting last night after I got done doing the other reading I did last night that I recorded. Yeah, now I just try to pick up the deck and it split to the Devil and Capricorn. So you have the Justice in Libra that was at the back of the deck. And then you also have the Devil and Capricorn. It's like I was getting, when I got done doing the reading, I think it was after, um it's like somebody pulling something or doing something to in order for them to stay like connected to you or attached to you or something like that. That's what I'm getting. Somebody doing something to keep, I'm getting a cord or keep something attached. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, in regards to this, definitely I feel like this could be in regards to this government shutdown. Because clearly with the Justice and Libra being at the back of the deck, there needs to be some type of and there's not, with it being at the back of the deck, there needs to be some type of balance in regards to the relationships. I feel like in regards to the two different sides, yeah, the Fool in Aquarius, I decided to use my Monopoly tarot deck because that's the energy that they're in. They're in this energy of the game of Monopoly. Like, you know, Monopoly, I don't know if it's really if the how not Monopoly came about. I don't know if that originates from like a real thing or something, but yeah, this is the energy that this government shutdown, or I'm gonna say in regards to the government, and we know who I'm speaking about in regards to that, and you know the individuals behind that man, that person. It's this energy of the Monopoly, like it's a game or something. Yeah, with Page of Swords being at the back of the deck, something about development of information and contract. It's like they need to do that, or there needs to be some balance within regards to doing that, developing information and contracts or something. Yeah, that's the truth with the Ace of Swords flying out faced up, also with the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Something about trying to block off some type of fulfillment with the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands flying out. Yeah, because the Justice in Libra is turned in towards the Page of Swords again, which is, it says development of information and contracts. So it definitely needs to be balanced within the relationships in regards to some type of contracts or information. I guess that's what's going on now. I guess that's what's going on now. I guess. But that is the truth in regards to something I just said, because the Ace of Swords flew out. But let's see. Clarify the Tower in Aquarius in regards to this government shutdown into its second week. Clarify the Tower. We had the Magician. All right. The Magician is in Gemini. Wow. Ooh, the cards just going to be flying, huh? The Eight of Cups just fell out in reverse. The Six of Cups is at the back of the deck. Clarify the World, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio in regards to this government shutdown into its second week. You got the Six of Cups. There's some type of manipulation going on, which is trying to, what is that whole energy, revert back to yeah, with the Lovers in Gemini, making some type of, I'm getting unconscious decision in regards to trying to manifest and manipulate something to go to revert back to old contracts or old information or something that would, like that, with the Lovers in Gemini, the Death in Scorpio, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands, the Two of Cups in regards to some type of relationship. All right, you got the Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, with the Two of Cups, followed by the High Priestess, which is in Cancer. Excuse me, with the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Lovers in Gemini in regards to this government shutdown with it going into the second. Clarify the Lovers, the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands to the Lovers. Defensive, Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Star in Aquarius. I'm getting like, because it says warily, how do you say that? Warily, warily defensive. All right, warily defensive gardens. Yeah, warily defensive in regards to making I'm getting a sound decision, all right, to balance out this relationship with the Justice in Libra being at the back of the deck. Again, Justice in Libra talks about relationships and balance, all right, and we are missing that right now. Yeah, Judgment. Something about, I'm getting a Judgment card, which the Judgment in Leo, Page of Pentacles, development of trust and manifestation, the Hierophant, provider of emotional support and maturity with the King of Cups, Six of Wands, moment of glory. Clarify the Tower in Aquarius again in regards to this government shutdown. the moon in Pisces. You have the Magician in Gemini with the moon in Pisces. Yeah, manipulation of, I'm getting moon magic or something. Manipulation of the moon phases or something. King of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Provider of prosperity and power. All right, with the Magician being under the Tower in Aquarius. All right. The overall energy for this government shutdown again is the Tower in Aquarius. The World card, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy with the Lovers in Gemini. And then the Justice in Libra being at the back of the deck. Justice in Libra is what they're missing right now. They're playing games. They're playing, I'm getting power moves or something like that. I'm going to say whatever side, because honestly, I'm neutral right now, because I'm neutral with this whole government stuff. I'm neutral with listening to these damn childish ass rappers right now. I'm neutral to everything, so I'm not on either side. We got split the deck, King of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords. Clarify the world again in regards to this government shutdown going into its second week. Clarify the world. The card just, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, something about reverting back to, again, some type of old way of doing things, or the old way of how something was done. Six of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles under the World card. Yeah, look, the King of Pentacles. Maybe this has to do with some type of relationship, whether this is, I don't know, I'm going to say either platonic, romantic, or business. I don't know. But the King and Queen of Pentacles keep popping up. Or it's just to make people feel hopeless, because the Queen of Pentacles is popping up. The Queen of Pentacles talks about supporter of generosity and security, and the King of Pentacles talks about provider of prosperity and power. All right, with the Ten of Wands at the back of the deck talks about heavy burdens, or that's what it says, heavy burdens. So it's like it's wanting to, yeah, Six of Wands, moment of glory. Three of Wands, future plans. Nine of Swords, anxiously stressed out. Temperance, which is in Sagittarius. Eight of Swords, mental stuck. The Emperor, the Hangman, the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Lovers in Gemini in regards to this government shutdown going into its second week. You have the Three of Wands. All right, future plans. Future plans to have everybody stressed the fuck out. Excuse me. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles. Something that has been over a period of time. It says Knight of Pentacles, messenger of slow and steady. Yeah, you know that whole concept, slow and steady wins the race. You have the Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords, which it says something shady way. The Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Pentacles, watch me work. Four of Pentacles, holding on tight. Nine of Pentacles, independence. Two of Pentacles, balancing act to the High Priestess in Cancer. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy, to the Eight of Pentacles, watch me work. The Four of Pentacles, holding on tight. Three of Pentacles, or excuse me, Nine of Pentacles, Independence Avenue, with the Two of Pentacles, Balancing Act Avenue. Yeah, to the High Priestess in Cancer. Let's do one more row of this deck. Clarify the Tower in Aquarius again in regards to this government shutdown going into its second week. Clarify the Tower in Aquarius. The Two of Cups. Yeah, I don't know. Two of Cups. Magician, the Moon, the Two of Cups. Also came out with the Two of Wands. Forward movement. Again, this has to do with Both sides. Yeah, overflowing emotions. Two of Wands to the Ace of Cups. Two of Wands to the Ace of Cups. Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords again. Ten of Wands. Five of Wands. It says conflict. Gardens to the Seven of Wands. Perseverance. The Hierophant. It's a party. Three of Cups. The Tower in Aquarius. Four of Swords. Restful solitude with the King of Cups. Provider of emotional support and maturity to the Hangman. I'm definitely getting that in regards to this Two of Cups being, you know, both sides. Again, I said I'm neutral. I don't care right now because it's really peeing me off. You are hurting a lot of people. This man is hurting a lot of people, whether they on his side or not, or whatever have you. He's hurting a lot of people right now. And everybody's tired of the BS. Everybody's tired of this BS. Everybody wants to get back to the, you know, the program, the routine. Tired of the bullshit. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Messenger of acting first, thinking later. Yeah, the Cups, leave it all behind. Clarify the world in regards to this, yeah, Seven of Swords comes out, flying out with the Knight of Pentacles. Something shady, messenger of slow and steady to the High Priestess at Cancer. Clarify the world. Yeah, you know something is shady. Something ain't right. Something is not for the better good of humanity. Clarify the world in regards to this government shutdown with it going into the second week. Six of Wands to the Nine of Swords. I don't know how somebody feel like they're going to win something, but you literally have the Six of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles to the Six of Wands under the World card. So obviously there's somebody thinking that they're going to win something by doing something from the past in regards to this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Trying to hide that they're trying to keep somebody, I'm getting slow somebody's money up or hold somebody's money up or something like that, or but it does have to do with both sides. I feel like, I don't care, both sides are affecting everything right now, with the Nine of Swords being at the back of the deck. Anxiously stressed out. Page of Swords, development of information and contracts. Six of Swords, better things ahead. Ten of Pentacles, abundant legacy. King of Wands, provider of authority and charm. Five of Pentacles, struggle avenue, the Sun and Leo. Queen of Cups. Clarify the lovers in regards to this government shutdown going into a second week. The Five of Cups just came out. Two of Pentacles, balancing act to the Seven of Wands, perseverance. Trying to keep up them two with the Two of Cups going across with the Six of Wands. Trying to keep up this balancing act to persevere in regards to something. I don't know what it is though. Yeah, you have three cards out here under the lovers that are like all the same color, which is the Wands energy. So it goes from the Nine of Wands to the Three of Wands and then back to the Seven of Wands, with the Two of Pentacles being in between the Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Which the Three and Seven of Wands is Ten of Wands, right? If I'm not mistaken. So it goes from the Nine of Wands really to the Ten of Wands because of this whole balancing act that's going on with these two. And again, I feel like the lovers is also symbolizing both of these damn sides. Excuse my French, but not excuse my French. Why keep up this balancing act when you're hurting more than helping? And you're not getting nowhere. Basically, that's how I feel. They ain't getting nowhere. They just want to hurt. They want people to feel the pain. They want people to act out. They want people to act out. That's what everybody's saying. They want people to act out. They doing this. This is being done on purpose. Because they trying to, again, the whole energy of them trying to keep up this balancing act so that they can have some type of moment of glory. Yeah, to cause heavy burdens, with the Ten of Wands being at the back of the deck again. This is all alleged, but this is what's coming out. All right, I'm going to use another deck. Yeah, look, Four of Wands is now at the back of the deck now. Joy home. Yep, Four of Wands talking about the foundation, the stability of the foundation, or people's foundation, or shoot, maybe the stable foundation of the government, because it don't seem stable. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Keeping up this balancing act to accomplish what? Nothing. Nothing but hurt the world, hurt the humanity, whatever wild words you want to use. It's like, you know, that whole energy of like, you like now when somebody feel like they got something over your head, or they think they did something, it's that whole that evil smirk type stuff. Yeah, to cause obstacles and blockages to somebody. Two of Swords coming out with the Nine of Pentacles being at the back of the deck. You know, people having that evil smile, or that laugh. Yeah, Queen of Wands at the back of the deck to the Two of Swords. Again, blockages, obstacles, obstructions, delays. Yeah, Queen of Wands again to the Eight of Wands. Thinking something's gonna happen fast, or something fast in regards to a message or something. Or Eight of Wands now to the Three of Wands. I definitely feel like this is something spiritual too, most definitely. Clarify the Tower again in regards to this government shutdown going into its second week. Clarify the Tower and Aquarius with the tarot deck, with the second tarot deck. You got the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio energy. So now you have the World out here and the Wheel of Fortune. Because causing this drastic change, someone or whatever side, both sides, feel like something is going to go in their favor, or something is going to go the way they want it to go in regards to I don't know, I kind of see them as like, yeah, look, Ten of Swords at the back of the deck. I'm getting the whole boxing thing, like you got the one side and the other side. It's like the whole boxing thing. I see 11:19 on the alarm clock. Clarify the World in regards to this government shutdown going into the second week. Clarify the World. The Chariot, not wanting something to move forward. The Chariot in reverse in regards to the Ace of Cups at the back of the deck. Not wanting some new beginning to go forward. Ace of Cups to the Six of Wands, the Moon in Pisces, to the Hierophant in Taurus, Gemini. The Hierophant in Taurus to the the Magician in Gemini, Virgo energy, with the Five of Pentacles being at the back of the deck. Not wanting something to move forward. I'm getting peacefully. What's that whole word? I'm getting despotism. Despotism. Is that how you... Despotism. I'll be messing up words. My bad. If you don't know what despotism is, look it up. It's DESPOTISM, I believe. Google it. Yeah, I gotta be right with the Devil popping up in Capricorn. The Devil to the Eight of Wands. All right. Let's see. Clarify the Lovers in regards to this government shutdown going into the second week. Clarify the Lovers. The King of Wands. Five of Wands at the back of the deck. Five of Wands to the Five of Swords, the Hangman in Pisces, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor in Aries, the Ten of Swords to the Sun in Leo, to the King of Swords. Let's do one more row from this deck. Clarify the Tower, Aquarius again. Five of Pentacles wants to come out. Clarify the Tower and Aquarius in regards to this government shutdown going into the second week. Ooh. Nice. The star in Aquarius to the tower in Aquarius. Yeah, like I said, feeling doing causing some type of dramatic with this double tower energy coming up from this deck and the tower already being out here, causing some dramaticness to cause a drastic, unexpected change to feel like some type of wish fulfillment is going to go in their favor or go in the favor. Yeah, in regards to some type of Six of Pentacles, equal give and take, or, you know, because the Six of Pentacles has the man giving money to basically people of, you know, that maybe they could be considered the poor, or, you know, different work classes with this, the man giving money to the pentacles to the one person, and then in the other hand he has the justice scale, or the, you know, the justice scale. Why am I wanting to feel like I want to say something else? I see 11:22 on the clock. Excuse me. We gonna get this message out. Page of Wands coming out. Clarify the world again in regards to this government shutdown going into the second week. Clarify. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Moments of glory to have in regards to something that they planted the seeds, invested into. I feel like also with the World card being out here and the Wheel of Fortune, it's like to do, it is giving that Two of Pentacles to have something complete out, and then to also have something go in the favor. Yeah, Three of Wands at the back of the deck. Clarify the Lovers in Gemini in regards to this government shutdown going into the second week. You have the Knight of Cups. Again, taking some action in regards to something they invested into, but it's not that equal give and take. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Wands being at the back of the deck. Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Swords, the Lovers in Gemini, Two of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Let's get some Oracle cards. Back of the deck just now is the sixth house, Mars and Virgo with criticism. All right, split the deck to the second house, Mars and Taurus with defense. With that card having 6 swords on there. Something about the Six of Swords, which is in the tarot deck, could be significant. We're going to give them a little bit more time in this reading, and then we're going to get out of this energy. What cards needs to be seen or shown, or what needs to be known in regards to this government shutdown? Lust. Ew. Lust. First house, Venus and Aries with lust. Fifth house, Sun and Leo with fortune. We're going to put those back and try again. I don't know what is it about. Maybe that has something to do with the sacral chakra. Maybe that's why that lust card was coming up. I have no idea, but ew. Yeah, let's try that again. What cards needs to be seen or shown in regards to why this government shutdown has proceeded into the second week? What cards need to be seen from this deck? Yeah, third house, Mars and Gemini with decision. It's something in regards to friendship. Also, remember I said in the beginning something about playing a game, or somebody feel like they're you know, the whole chessboard on this card. Third house, Mars and Gemini with decision. You got fourth house, Moon and Cancer with friendship. You have fourth house, Mercury and Cancer with intuition. Oh, I didn't show the other ones. That's friendship. Then you have fourth house, Mercury and Cancer with intuition. Seventh house, Saturn in Libra with devotion. With this card having the sun and the moon like split with the 7 stars. And then you also have seventh house Jupiter in Libra with negotiation. Yeah, it's kind of giving the energy of those cards that came up in the beginning with the tarot, with the first tarot deck. You have 3rd house Mercury in Gemini with excitement. 10th house Mercury in Capricorn with organization. 3rd house Venus in Gemini with flattery. 4th house Mars in Cancer with coral. Or like that's like the 5 of Wands. 11:27 on the alarm clock. Give me 2 more for this energy in regards to this government shutdown proceeding into the second week. 2 more. The 8th house Jupiter in Scorpio with manipulation. That was the first card that came out in the tarot. You got the 5th house Leo or Sun in Leo with fortune. Well, some type of manipulation is going to either come out or be exposed. I'm getting with these 2 cards. Wow. Yeah, 12th house Moon in Pisces with empathy. 11th house Moon in Aquarius with independence. 5th house Venus in Leo with affairs. 4th house Jupiter in Cancer with speculation. 6th house Saturn in Virgo with isolation. What is it? So you trying to stop up somebody's it's weird. It's really good. That's what I said. It's really giving weird energy, weird vibes. Sun in Leo is the first in the order of the book. So let's see. Sun in Leo talks about Sun occupations, talks about leaders, those in public office and positions of responsibility and authority, actors, performers, goldsmiths, those in the money market. Sun affinities: Sunday, gold, yellow, sunflower, lions, royalty, large mansions, palaces, rich clothing and furniture, the heart, blood circulation, gambling, and sports clubs. All right, that is the 5th house. Let's see, 5th house is Sun in fortune, Leo in creative, self-expression, grand, successful plan, great show or achievement, receiving recognition, a creative success, of talents, successful offspring, and love affair. Who having a love affair? Ooh, somebody having a love affair. Maybe that's gonna come out, allegedly. Alleged. I wonder who that is. Something about 44, 77, 35, 53, 47, 74, 84, 48. I see those numbers. What's next? The moon. We have 1 out here in the moon, 3 out here, or 2 out here in Jupiter, 1 in Mars, 1 in Saturn, 1 in Mercury, and 1 in Sun. You have the moon. Moon's occupations talks about sailors, salespeople, commercial travelers, nurses, nurses, carers, okay, child welfare workers, social workers, foster parents. Moon affinities is Monday, silver, sea green, the breast, the stomach, opals, collections, nursery, equipment, the ocean, sea journeys, boats, owls, and night birds, water, milk, and beer. That is the 4th house, which is, that's about the foundation and stuff. Let's see what that's talking about. Moon is in security, Cancer, nurturing, achievement. It says situations such as important family gatherings and celebrations of anniversaries, inheritance of heirlooms, genealogy, distant relations, moving house, sharing sharing a friend or family member's problems. That's what that fourth house, moon in Cancer, is talking about. Next would be Mercury, fourth house. Mercury occupations talks about mathematicians, erudite people, teachers, speakers, secretaries, journalists, editors, merchants, travelers, and thieves. Mercury affinities, Wednesday, quicksilver, books, tickets, documents, the nervous system, hands, printing, the media, dogs, monkeys, talking birds, and small vehicles. The fourth house in Mercury talks about, again, this is all alleged. Fourth house in intuition, history or events in the past, arrival of old memories, or a visit from a long lost acquaintance, taking the advice of family or friends, study in the home. All right, this is Mercury, fourth house, change, Cancer, nurturing and attachment. Nurturing attachments, which is in Cancer, but it also, Cancer talks about home and family, or not home and family. What is that? No, yeah, home and family. I was right. And nurturing. So something about the nurturing attachments in regards to home and family. So something about that could be significant. Next would be, there's no Venus energy out here, so that may be significant. Mars would be next. Mars occupation talks about surgeons, carpenters, mechanics, military personnel, chemists, butchers, and farmers. Mars affinities is Tuesday, steel, iron, knives, weapons, red hair, the veins, wars, battles, metal objects, machinery, motors, birds of a prey, dogs, fires, and fireplaces. All right, this is the third house. Third house is what? Mars is action, Gemini, mental awareness. It says a heated argument, cross questioning someone, a fight over contract, a regretted letter. Then I said that with the other. Yeah, this is crazy. Them in some type of with the page of swords that was in that deck. It said what, manifestation of information and contracts or something like that, which is crazy. So now that's coming up again, and then the whole energy of me saying again, in my third eye, I got like a boxing match, like the both sides in the middle of a damn boxing ring, and nobody's nobody's trying to give up, or I'm getting give in or something crazy. But it's a whole set out or pre set out plan, allegedly, but it's my opinion, and it's the energy that's coming out anyway. What's next? Jupiter. Two are in Jupiter, the seventh and eighth house. Jupiter talks about counselors, priests, judges, lawyers, bankers, governors, publishers, and rich people. That's the occupations. The affinities are Thursday, tin, Tin, brass, topaz, crystals, religion, a thesis, arteries, the liver, head, good fortune, fame, domestic animals, tigers, children's, and cheats. All right, the seventh house. All right, it says learning a language for a specific project, taking a chair at a meeting, being spokesperson for someone unjustly accused, negotiating a business deal, marriage guidance. All right, Jupiter gain, Libra sense of justice and beauty. Wow, and the other one is manipulation, the eighth house. Scorpio gain. Jupiter's gain. Scorpio is self-control and regeneration. It says a difficult legal problem, persuasive promotion or propaganda for a person or project, detective work to prize out someone's secret. Oh, I kind of get where that's coming from. What is it? 40 minutes in. All right, and is that it? Nope, we got one left. That's the Seventh house in not Sagittarius. I don't know why I want to say that, but in Saturn. Saturn occupations talks about hotelers, bartenders, bricklayers, laborers, magicians, secretaries, shopkeepers, miners, and gardeners. Saturn affinities is Saturday, lead, jet, black, the bones, teeth, knees, beetles, nocturnal birds, crows, crocodiles, goats, farming, rubbish, grandfathers, narcotics, old buildings, and prison. So I'm getting like two different houses was talking about secretaries or something like that. And also talking about like birds of a prey. Then you got crows. In the Saturn, you got nocturnal birds. So there's a lot of energy of like birds and something about like secretaries and like the government and their different positions. You got the seventh house in Saturn. Let's see what that is. Saturn ambition. It says Libra sense of justice and beauty, taking part in a legal case, drawing up an agreement of importance, a relationship with a great age difference, a long-lasting marriage. I was getting before I came out here, I'm like, is this man doing this because he this is my own opinion, side note, like is he doing this because he something, what's that whole not happy at home or something? Because I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, nine in Scorpio at the back of the deck. 4 in Gemini that just came out. Can we get a few cards from this deck in regards to this government energy proceeding into the second week? Can we get a few cards from this deck? Yeah, 7th house in Pisces, baggage, excess, unresolved issues, held together, preparedness, pack rat, fearing separation, heavy burdens, responsibility, necessities, prepared to go, next phase, long journey with 7 in Pisces with baggage. Let's see, I know it's like a glare. Let's see, let's get a couple more. Can we get a couple more in regards to this government shutdown proceeding into the second week? I see dice, a gamble. Something is happening soon. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold very soon. You also have within a few weeks. Oh, Lord. So you have it happening soon and you have within a few weeks. The situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of weeks. So something about happening soon or within a few weeks. All right. Happening soon has the number 6. Within a few weeks has the number 8. All right. So something about those two cards could be significant. Happening soon or within a few weeks. Hopefully it won't need to take that long. Something about 86 or 68 could be significant. I also saw 2 in Sagittarius with dice. Gamble, taking a risk, luck, playing games, chances are, rolling with it. Random results, win, lose, uncertain outcomes, playing the game, potential, fate, what happens next. Let's get 3 more from this deck in regards to this government shutdown proceeding into the second week. 1 more. All right, bird cage is at the back of the deck. 4 in Taurus. Let's see what these last 3 is. We have, oh boy. Oh shizness. We got 5 in Cancer with earn. 5 in Cancer with earn. Loss, death, forfeiture, grief, closed up, bereaved, breakup, poverty, collapse, despotism, or yeah. So I'm saying despotism. So that's something about that is significant. But it says dispossess or something. Remove, dismantle, deprive, absence, change of state, setback, it's over, done. All right, that's earn with 5 in Cancer. Wow. Then we have 8 in Libra with blinders, victim mentality, confusion, tunnel vision, resist clarity, confirmation bias, restriction, narrow focus, echo chamber, denial, oblivious, out of touch, hyper focus, and concentration with 5 in Libra. Last one is a 4 in Cancer with mirror. It says self-aware, seeing clearly, ego, facing issues, self-assessment, self-improvement, insecure, making comparisons, reflection, obsessed, narcissistic, vain, self-love, self-appreciation. Excuse me, with the mirror. And then again, like I said, back of the deck, you have birdcage, 4 in Taurus, possessive, codependent, cling, restless, oblivious, control, sing anyway, want freedom, without consent, dominion, watched, hostage, confined, jealous, trapped, and predator. Yeah. 2 in Aries with eclipse was turned over in the middle of the deck, along with the universe, 7 in Scorpio, and the fourth house in four, or not the fourth house, but 4 in Leo with family. Yeah, with it facing towards 9 in Sagittarius with ballet shoes, which that came up in that energy last night. Yep, so I don't know, maybe that's some type of connection to that reading that I did last night. All right, let's see. What we gonna close this out with? I'm kind of feeling like I should use the Kipper deck. I don't know why. But let's see. What does the Kipper deck need to show in regards to this government shutdown going into proceeding into the second week? Clarify the Tower in Aquarius in regards to the government shutdown proceeding into the second week. I'm going to take it. You got 12 with privileged lady. Clarify the world in regards to this government shutdown proceeding into the second week. You have 34 with occupation. Clarify the lovers in Gemini in regards to this government shutdown proceeding into the second week. We have poverty, 37. 12, 34, and 37 could be significant with mature woman at the back of the deck. 22, official person. 8, false person. 32, despair. 30, judication. 4, courtship. 31, bad health. 21, family room. 33, concern. And then 19, coffin. I'm getting with family room and concern. I see 333. As above, so below, so below, so without, so without, so within. I don't know. Something could be going on. Something else could be going on too. I feel like this has already been being talked about and brought up. Yep. All right. But everything about this reading, this video, this live is alleged. This may or may not be the truth. Something could be the truth. Something could not be the truth. Everything could be the truth. Everything could not be the truth. But this is the energy of what's coming out in the cards. This is my opinion. This will be added to the Worldly Readings playlist. All right. Neptune coming out. I see it says physical sacrifice, mentally confusion regarding spirit, the idolization of. What do we need to see from this deck to close out this energy in regards to this government shutdown proceeding into the second week? Could we get a few more cards? So we have the 6th house that came out first. Spirit, service to others, or spiritually service to others. Mentally, what is good for us. Physically, your work. All right, that's the 6th house. Next I see in Leo. We're going to get this out. Next is in Leo and Sagittarius. All right. Spiritually, self-confidence to create, mentally taking a chance on, physically resulting from impressiveness of, all right, with this being in Leo. Um, in Sagittarius, spiritually, your highest details, mentally, the rules of, physically, get it out to the world in. All right, again, that's in Sagittarius. So you have Leo, Sagittarius out here. Last one is Saturn. Spiritually, be realistic about, mentally, be concerned about, physically, you must wait before you can. All right, it's like somebody, definitely Saturn talks about time, karma, restriction. Yep, with Pisces being at the back of the deck, something about dreams could be significant. It says spiritually your dreams, mentally your idolization of, physically be a part of something overwhelming. Yeah, with the 12th house, spiritually seeking oneness with all there is, mentally philanthropy, physically keep your involvement hidden. So these organizations is keeping something hidden in regards to something, or that's what they're trying to do, or this is why they're doing this, or I don't know, something about them feeling like something is getting leaked, or I don't know, it's something like that. It's still weird anyway. Still very, very weird. Very unnatural. Yeah, with the Temperance turning over, the World at the back of the deck. What cards from this Archangel Oracle deck do we need to see to close out this energy in regards to this government shutdown proceeding into the second week? What Archangel cards needs to close out this reading, or needs to be seen or shown, or what needs to come out in regards to closing out this energy in regards to this government shutdown proceeding into the second week? Because somebody don't want me to get this out. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. I'm going to read them. Can we get a couple more to close out this energy for the government shutdown? Whoa. Alright, so we have Queen of Cups. Archangel Queen of Cups, 20. God the Redeemer. Redemption serves against enemies of religion, governors, chastity. Alright, that is Archangel Queen of Cups. We got Archangel Queen of Swords, 38. God, the hope of all the earth. Ritual and ceremony can acquire all the treasures of heaven and earth. All right, that's Archangel Queen of Swords. You have Archangel the Emperor, 42. Like unto God. Political authority. Safe travel and protects against conspiracies. All right, that is Archangel the Emperor. Got Archangel Ten of Swords, 17. The Marvelous God. Revelation, protects against or protects from sadness. Gives revelations and dreams. All right, so that was just coming up in the last Oracle deck. So something about dreams is significant. I'm getting Pisces energy, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The last two, Archangel Nine of Cups, God the kindness giver. Healing preserves health and cures disease. And High Priestess, Archangel High Priestess, 44. God the eternal lasting. Success from protection from magistrates. All right. Magistrates or magistries. And that has to do with the law or the justice. It's giving me, like I said, back of the deck, Justice in Libra, protection from magistrates, or something like that. So that's what I'm getting. Yep. And in the back of the deck, you have the Three of Swords, Archangel Three of Swords, 39, the quickly forgiving God, love and submission, cures illness, influence, paternal love, gives long life. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of this energy because obviously my throat chakra is trying to be affected. All right. So I will close out this reading. I will add this to the Worldly Readings playlist. I will leave it up, add a title, and make a cover picture. And I will see you later, and I will see you whenever I decide to do another live reading. See you later.